state-of-the-art veterinary lab, an indispensable facet of agri-development, President at commissioning of facility, school uniform material distributed to Upper Mazaruni, Ghana-US governments reach agreement on lead project, and Good Hope residents to get title for agricultural lands. With this Gina News capsule, I am Janelle Carter. The opening of the Guyana Livestock Development Association's Veterinary Services Laboratory at Monrepo, East Coast Demerara, is another significant investment by government aimed at boosting the agricultural sector. Opening the state-of-the-art facility, President Donald Ramatar said that the construction of the laboratory is yet another indication of the sector's advancement towards the achievement of food security locally as well as regionally.
This is vital for us now, and its importance will not diminish, but its importance will grow as time goes by.
The services provided by the fully equipped facility will significantly boost measures designed to ensure that locally produced meat and meat products are certified to international standards as safe and disease-free. Government's distribution of school uniform material for hinterland children is ongoing, and recently 12 villages in the Upper Mazaruni sub-district were presented with the material by Minister of Amerindian Affairs Pauline Sukai. While the raw material was handed over, contracts for the sewing of the uniforms will be awarded to residents in the respective villages. Government's Hinterland School Uniform Program was initiated in 2003 to boost school attendance and to ensure children acquire an education. This program has now become national. After much regrouping and negotiations, the governments of Guyana and the United States have finally agreed on the way forward for the USAID Leadership and Democracy Project. The announcement was jointly made on Wednesday by Head of the Presidential Secretariat, Dr. Roger Luncheon, and Charge d'Affaires of the U.S. Embassy, Brian Hunt, at the Office of the President during Dr. Luncheon's post-cabinet briefing.
I don't believe, however, that we should close our eyes to the actual task of implementation, and implementation in those specific areas that have been identified in the three components.
The U.S. $1.5 million LEAD project, which attracted a lot of attention in the local media, had to be put on hold after former U.S. Ambassador Brent Hart proceeded with its implementation, despite concerns raised by the Guyana government. The Ministry of Housing and Water has commenced work on a massive outlay of road infrastructure across the country. One of the main projects being a new alternative bypass road stretching from Diamond East Bank Demerara all the way to Ogle. In its designing phase, Minister of Housing and Water Irfan Ali explained that the feasibility study has been completed for this project and has since been submitted to the Indian government for financing. As the ministry awaits the decision from India, it has been completing all surveys and designs for the project, as the ministry has been putting itself in a state of readiness to go out to tender. A team from the Guyana Lands and Survey Commission and Natural Resources and Environment Minister Robert Prasad on August 13th visited the Region 2 community following Good Hope residents urging to receive titles for lands they have been occupying for years.
Every citizen has to recognize that squatting or any form of illegal occupation must not be encouraged, and you must not be allowed to be misled into that direction. And the programs that we have started and we've intensified and we intend to expand through the Guyana Lands and Surveys Commission is, one, deal with some of the historical areas where you've had generations upon generations living in particular areas, farming in particular areas, but have not had title paper for those. And so that has been the priority.
Officers of the Commission will be undertaking block surveying, followed by individual land titling. Thank you for watching this Gina News capsule. Do join us again. I am Janelle Carter. Good night.